Hey guys, so we have a new one here, Ask Demian, and this one it's about nutrition and martial arts. And so a question that I got in the community in the YouTube channel was about what I should eat before training. And first of all, I wanna say to everybody that I'm not a specialist, but like every professional athlete, I'm very interested in eating well and in nutrition because it's something to do with my performance. And I've been researching some stuff for many years. That's very particular, what you like to eat before training. But I wanna give you guys couple principles that I'm sure are very important. And the first one is, of course, you don't wanna eat nothing heavy because you don't wanna deal with that during training. So something light. In my case, I like to eat some piece of fruit, or even being fasting for a couple hours before training. I feel much better. But that's my way. And the second one is don't eat nothing that spikes your insulin and gives you a boost of energy and a quick drop, because you're gonna feel during the training for sure. So I never would drink like orange juice or a apple juice, something like that is too high in sugar. Talking about nutrition, talk a little bit more about that. It's something that I'm very interested in. All the BJJ community always paying attention, and I'm not different. Since I was a teenager, I pay attention on nutrition because it's something into our culture. The Gracie family, they did with jiu-jitsu, they did the Grace diet, so everybody's interested in eat well, eat healthy. And I start to pay much more attention in 2014 when I have a problem, a very bad infection in my shoulder, and I was in and out the hospital for like 3 times. And finally, the doctors gave me antibiotics. They discovered what was that, and they sent me home for 3 months. And I was away from martial arts for 3 months. And I remember since 12 years old, I didn't being away for so long. And when I get home, I start to eat much more than I used to, and I start to gain a lot of weight. And in one point, I realized that I was eating because I was anxious, even that I wasn't a anxious person. I was anxious for the situation. I said, man, I need to change that. And the first thing that I changed a lot for me is when I start to question myself. Every time I was going to eat, I start to question myself. Are you eating because you're anxious, or because you're hungry, or you wanna eat that because you like it? And just by asking this question, everything starts to change, because these questions gives me awareness, and I start to many times don't go to eat when I answer that I was anxious. I didn't forbid myself to eat if I was anxious, but just by asking this question, many times I said, okay, I'm gonna eat a little bit later. At the same time, I start to change my habits, and I hear a phrase or a quote that for me was one of the smartest quote that I heard about habits. That is, we underestimate what we can change in a long time, and you overvalue what you can change in a short time. So that means that people, when they want to change a habit, let's say diet that we're talking here, and if they want to do this quick, will be impossible. And that's something that I see every day in the academy, and even with athletes, when they say, oh, I've been a nutritionist and now I'm gonna change everything, and they do nothing wrong, and this lasts for like 2 weeks or maybe 2 months, and they come back worse than they used to be. Nutrition is a habit that is very attached to our emotions, something that we carry, from our grandpas, our mother, what we used to eat. And it's a habit that we have for like 20 years or something, sometimes even more than that. And people don't realize that these habits, that is so inside us, is impossible to change fast. So, in my experience, I start to see that, and I start to try to change my habit a little bit slower. So what I did at first, I said, okay, I'm gonna do one step by step. So the first one would be I'm gonna change my breakfast. And after 6 months, I wanna check if I change this habit, then I go to the next one. So I did that. Then I did, okay, so after 6 months was good, and now I go, let's go to the lunch. And then I start to change it. Then I say, okay, I like some chocolate, let's change for 70% cocoa chocolate. And then I start to change habits and habits with some process that I've been doing since 2014, so for 6 years, and still things to change, but I totally improve my health and the way that I eat, because I understand this process that is long and is something that is not quick, and change the habit of nutrition is one of the hardest one in our lives. So I hope you guys start today, but step by step, choose one of your meals, or one thing that you use to like, and change for something a little bit healthier. Start like that, but thinking long term, thinking like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, then you're gonna be something sustainable. Okay, so guys, I hope you like it, and I hope you guys subscribe to the channel, and soon I'm gonna put another thing in the community to you guys to send questions, and we do another one. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.